When I think of how we taught normalization in French, we wouldn't say normalisation, we would say valorization, we'd say social valorization, because normalization in French means statistically in a normal type of pattern. Although we could understand, to treat somebody normally, okay, people could understand what that meant, but normalization just didn't, it just, there's no other there's no other meaning for that word in the dictionary than what it is, and that's statistically the same or whatever. So, but what we would do is we would say this concept comes from the northern countries, from Sweden, from Norway, and we would talk about treating people normally, having a normal rhythm of life, weekends, years, and people, ooh, that's interesting. Then we would add on what Wolf talked about, the power of imagery, for instance, social integration. Those were the two major areas, I think, that added on, and you could do a nice way of explaining it. You could do it right, but we always wanted to use Bent-Nerier. We always wanted to use these guys because they had the very, very simple ideas. Wolf elaborated them, complicated them sometimes to a certain point. But I think to teach normalization or SRV, you needed to start with the Swedes. You needed to start with Bent-Nerier to see, okay, where were they going with this? And it made a lot of sense. I mean, that's the essential thing is there. Treat people normally in small groups. Try to integrate them. Of course, they never went as far as Wolf, but that was it. That was the basic thing. Yes, and I think normalization was the brilliant, was the big thing. I know Wolf did not agree, and I know he wrote good articles on why the concept became social role valorization. Fine, that's good, and I think he's right. It wasn't just a new word. It was almost a new concept based on the other one, but the normalization concept ideology was the one that kickstarted the move of people outside of institutions. That to me, it's clear. It's clear that normalization did that. What SRV did was help us think even further, but the normalization one was really the one that got it. And it was very, very influential in mental retardation, not so much in mental health. So mental health, yes, they closed down many psychiatric institutions and people are still living outside on the street. They're still homeless, you know. That's the difference between the normal, the Wolfensberger inspired deinstitutionalization and something that's inspired more, let's cut costs, or let's close down the big hospitals so that we don't have to rebuild a new one. You know, those kinds of reasons. And to this day, I think that is testament to that. To me is one of the things we owe to Wolf, to have done it right.